So ascending and descending channel, where you will see them is you it's for reversal. Like if market is doing lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, when market is forming lower low, lower high, which trend is that? Uptrend or downtrend?
Downtrend.
Wonderful. So for you to know whether market wants to reverse, so we see market forming a descending channel. Descending channel. What descending channel is all about now? Descending channel, I will still give you guys example, a sketch example of it. Descending channel is a situation where market is forming lower low, lower high, and that RSI is doing higher highs, higher lows. That means RSI is going up and market is still doing what? It's still going down. That is reversal. You find this at the bottommost or the topmost side of the market. So and they are used for reversals. They are used for what? Reversals. Wonderful. So you find them.
But sorry, it must be towards a zone, right? Like approaching
Yes.
a zone.
Yes,
All right.
there must be a zone before. That is what we don't worry, we will go over it. So you find this, you find this at the topmost. And bottommost. I'll put it in trading terms. You'll find this at level of support or resistance. It makes sense this way. Why bull and bear flag is for continuation. So this one now, where you find this is when market is trending. You understand? Market is at uptrend. You know, if market is moving, market moves in wave. It will make an impulse. It will make a correction. Then where we make our money is when market is doing what? Continuation. At that continuation now, when market made an impulsive move, then that time is correcting. It will form a divergence, either bullish or bearish, something that will look like a channel. Some people use one parallel this thing, they will just draw it. And they will be like, if market breaks out, I will do what? I will take a trade. You understand? So that one is market continuation. For example, we are on uptrend. Then market have formed a higher high. You are now looking to know, when am I going to take this trade? I don't know when to take this trade. You know, when market gives you a divergence, you say, okay, this trend, we do what? We continue. You know, this one is not reversal. It's for market continuation. So I will still show you on sketch. You know, this is for trend continuation. You understand? So let's now do a sketch example of what I'm talking about. So for example, this place is our zone, for example. This is a zone. Let's do descending channel first. Descending channel is for bullish. Bullish. So when market is coming down, this market is forming lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And market was coming here. Then you see something like this. Like for example, when we call it divergence is when is doing the same thing on RSI. Like when it's doing opposite of this on RSI. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Let's say this is our RSI. Then on RSI, we are having RSI is doing something like this. But this thing is more powerful. When it's happening at, like, I tell you that this thing is for reversal. This thing is normally wonderful. It's more valid and solid when it's happening at the bottom of, I'm coming. This thing is more powerful when it's happening around the bottom of the RSI,
Okay.
Yes. Just no matter how you see it, but the most important thing is that RSI is going up with,
It's making higher high.
yes, not just
Nice.
higher, but you see that it's just going up. Like
Oh,
if you
okay,
follow
okay.
this thing, don't try
All
to
right.
like form or try to teach market what he wants to do. Like,
Okay.
you understand? So when
Yeah.
we see something like this is, what will we call it now? This is a bullish divergence. This is a bullish word divergence. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
It
Wonderful.
does.
So when this thing now approached a zone, this is our, when you will now take, number one thing is, when we talk of confluences, you just like that thing that Lambo would have said, he says that he knows what works best. So even if he sees something like, it's like this thing is working, he won't take the trade. So our confluences here, we will use our back test is divergence, structure break, and then retest of zone, then price action. So now why is this thing not big?
You can, yeah, zoom. No, use bigger fonts. Yeah, it's big now.
Okay, cool. So this one now we have had divergence. So having divergence doesn't mean that market is ready to do what? It's ready to move. You will wait for break off. Break of structure we'll be looking for is break of lower high or higher low. Lower high when market is going downtrend, and higher low when market is on uptrend. So to know the change of this trend now, this is our last lower high, right?
Yes.
Sometimes some people will just put something here. Sometimes the market will just look too clean, like in such a way that it will just look like this. This place now is a zone, for example. So they will just be waiting for market to break. So so you will be interested in this market until market do something like this, until market break this lower high. I don't know whether this makes sense to you. When
It's
market
making sense.
change direction is until market break this.
Yes.
Once market breaks it, yes, we will say, okay, I have gotten my second confluence, then the third confluence. People that
Yeah.
use trend line now, trend line. You use trend line though. You just put your trend line. Just find one point A to point B and put your trend line. So this place now, sometimes you will see a resistance here. Some people will just mark this place too. They will say, okay, this is area of support. This is a support. Sometimes there will be a small resistance. Market will consolidate more before it breaks. So if you see that kind of thing, you will say, okay, this is support and this is resistance. That place will be a zone. You understand? You,
Okay.
you will just mark it.
Okay.
You just mark them. Then you have seen your divergence, you have seen your break of structure. What you are now
Yeah.
looking for is for
For
your what?
retest of zone.
For the
Retest
retest
of
of
zone
zone.
and price
So
action.
this is the two zones you are looking at. Like this thing now, you should just avoid randomness. Once you come to the market, just look at, if you didn't see any, you just go out and be playing. Just go out, go out and find water, you know. So you wait for market. Market will now rush. And another thing you need to understand there, any pair you are trading, study that pair to know when volume normally comes into the pair. We still talk about market sessions, you know. When market is doing everything, that is why people that are making money in Forex are not stressing themselves so much because they know, like the video we just watched, Rao said that he trades only on London session. London session is 9 o'clock Nigerian time. So if you are trading only London section, GBP, JPY, for example, once it is 8 o'clock, you will now come and check the market to know whether or any of these things is there. Then this thing will now come to this zone. If you come
Okay.
to this
Retest.
zone, Ada or this thing, it have now retested your zone. What some people do is that, let me show you what we do. I'm even part of all these things. We say this thing is just a zone. I don't need to bother myself. Let me just set my entry. That one consign.
Okay, those buy stop. Then the others.
They will just say that one consign on. Now let me just put my business Jerry. We just put it straight, Jerry. Put it here. Put it here. This trade now. You know this.
One way.
No,
Oh shit.
this life is just a pot of beans. So nothing concern me. Okay, Jessica Lynn told us that once we have seen divergence and break of structure, what we just need is just a test of zone. And
The
sometimes
zone.
the trade will be so neat. If you listen to Rambola,
Yes.
that
Textbook trades.
you understand. Rambola said that no matter how sure you are on any particular trade, you should always think in probabilities. That is where risk management comes in. No matter
Yeah.
how sure, but most of the time, this thing plays out. Oh, it plays out. But for you, you will treat this thing as a business. Know that this thing is your money. If you do anyhow with your money, you will lose your money.
TNER.
You,
Sure.
you understand?
Sure.
You don't
Sure.
need to you don't need to be predictive now, saying, okay, let me enter here and let me enter here. So anyone that the market picks, that one consigns him. You just set it. Say, hey, we come on Instagram and post it. Say, don't worry, this trade will play out. Wow.
It's funny.
You understand? You set it this way and say, no, nothing can make this trade. You don't know this strategy. You don't know this strategy. So the market will now do take you out, then it will take profit. It might not do that way. Like, I hope you guys are like, do you understand why I'm trying to?
Yes, I understand. I
You
understand.
understand? Why
Yes.
price action?
I actually experienced this shit on Thursday. I was actually so I've seen that it has broken, oh, but that retest there, it has not done it. It actually did it during the news. It did
Mm,
not do it. It was just dancing around that area, but it retested it. It was so clear.
Yeah. So sometimes,
but I did not wait.
no matter the strategy you are using, the most important thing about your entries is price action. So that is why you should know what will tell you the behavior of the market is candlesticks. You know, I will still send you guys the candlestick existing in the group. So market, piam, came to this zone immediately. If you are trading GJ, you should be up by 9 o'clock a.m. Between 6 to 9, you will be
Then
checking
please,
it.
I have a question.
All right. But wait, let me just finish. Let me just finish explaining this. So market might come here and make an exhaustion candle. That exhaustion candle will show you that there is volume here. Now you wait. Market will make an exhaustion candle. Then come down again. Make a wick. Okay, you say, okay, market is respecting it. Then maybe it will now form an engulfing candle. That is where you will now enter your trade. What this thing will help you to do is to help you to avoid unnecessary drawdown. You will say, okay, you enter your trade here and put your stop loss somewhere. We still do this thing live and put your, this thing will make you to have a lower stop loss and a high risk to reward. We still do it on chart. So you don't predict the market. You know, just be a price action trader. Will be reactive, you know. So what's your question?
I think my question is answered. I'm talking about the zone. Was that zone, I think, is just the line for the break of structure. But you call it a zone. But now I've understood what I wanted to ask.
This thing is a zone. Why is a zone is because this thing is resistance. I mean, this thing is support and this place is a resistance. So it's a zone, it's a valid zone. So sometimes the thing will just come straight to trend line. I will show you my last week DJ to just drop here, you know, then make an exhaustion candle, do something, show you a bullish engulfing candle. You guys still need to go and learn about this thing, you know. Then you take your trade there.
Is it the candlesticks pattern?
Yeah, like candlesticks formations, you know.
So which one in particular do you normally watch out for in this
So
area?
you know that there are 16. I will send it to you. I will send it in the group. So
Okay.
you should do something like what the thing will just help you in is just to avoid drawdown and have good entry, you know. Instead of you predicting the market will reverse or reverse here, sometimes you will see people, you will see them mark arrow like this, as if the market is owned by their father. They will be like, have you seen that kind of people before? Do you understand what I just did?
No.
Like you will see some people, market is still here. They now draw
Yes.
a zone here. They drew a zone here. They will
Mm-hmm.
now use an arrow to tell you that this market will hit here and drop. As if
Yes, yes,
market is
yes.
owned by their father. You know that once the market touches here, their father will reverse the market. We don't trade that way. You wait to see what market does. And one thing you need to have in mind also is in trading, you buy at higher low and sell at lower high. So the concept is here also. So this thing now, this is where we will now have our bull flag. That bull flag I'm talking about. For example, let me delete this. This is where this one is the first divergence. Now this one now is the second divergence, the continuation. As market has shown you the direction it wants to go, like the market wants to go up. Now you will buy what you will now buy. You will buy this market, anything that market from before the continuation will be a higher low, right? Because this thing now
Yeah.
will now be here. This thing now is now a higher high. It's now a higher high. I don't know whether this thing makes sense.
It makes
Now
sense.
we have spent 30 minutes now. Jesus. So if
Remaining 9 minutes.
this market now start coming down, it will start doing something like this. Not all the time, more. You understand?
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is that our bull flag I'm talking about. Then you will
Okay.
see a market again start doing divergence. You see
Okay.
start diverging,
Okay.
you know. So
Yeah.
this is why I said that bull flag and market will start diverging, you know. Then you see something like this. You see that this thing is a divergence now.
Yes.
Good. So market will now say, okay, after market have done, you just be there watching, like you just be reactive. You are not here to predict, you know. Market will now break out again. Once market break out of this thing, you wait for your retest.
Okay.
I have exactly this kind of thing. I was doing this thing with my sister. The other lady on the call is my sister, you know. I was showing her something on G.
Okay.
We drew this. I don't know whether she will still remember.
Okay.
We drew this. We have a divergence on G. So we drew this. Market made this higher high. Mr. Did you still remember when I was trying to explain this zone for you before your network started disturbing?
Yes.
So we are here. This thing now is not a divergence. So, but for example, it's just forming something like a divergence on this 30 minutes. You know, it's forming this. Market have made a higher high. You understand? And it's forming something like this. So if you go to 15 minutes now, 5 minutes, we will see how this thing broke out and retested. If you come here, let me show you. But we have not started our back test.
Yes.
You know. So you see, market was doing all this. The market now broke out. You broke out of this channel, then retested, and I entered. Then this is 4-hour zone. I showed her this also that day. If market come to that zone, it will stop because it's a very strong zone. I showed her something like this that day. I don't know whether she will still remember, but I showed her this zone. This zone here. Do you still remember when I showed you the market will come here and reject? This is 4 hours, you know. This is 4-hour zone. Then I have this zone here also. Let me not just enter zone here. Let me continue with what I was explaining. Okay, so market will now do this. Like this thing now we save you from a lot of nonsense and help your emotion also. Instead of you just entering trade anyhow, jumping into trades anyhow, we just use all these things. So we see that this thing now is like this also. This is bull flag. This is descending channel. You understand? You see the difference. This one is happening at the like bottom of the market, but this one is just a trend continuation. This is for trend reversal, and this is for trend continuation. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Do you have any question?
I don't have a question.
All right. So look at what happened here also. So we are having lower low here. Lowest. This is just a minor structure. Then we still have a breakout. You see the breakout, we formed higher high. Then you enter and retest and remove. So what's your question? Hello?
Yeah, I have a question.
I don't have a question.
So we're
Okay.
having 4 minutes left on this meeting.
4 minutes, yeah, I'm seeing it now. So once it finishes, I will give you guys another one. So
Okay.
this is for descending channel. Hope this makes sense.
Yes, it
Yes.
does.
Wonderful. So ascending channel. Do I need to sketch that one?
Yeah.
Let me sketch it. So,
Yeah, you can stretch it.
okay, good. So for bullish, for the ascending channel, market is doing something like this. Market was forming higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Then from here, for example, market was going up. Then our RSI is down here, doing her own thing, and telling market, the mumu there, just the mumu. That one concern you. So here now, market was doing lower low, lower high. Market was doing something. Uh-uh. So for example, market was doing something like this. So this is divergence now. This thing we see it like it is more strong when it happens at the top of the RSI, you know. So
Okay.
this is which divergence is this? Bullish or bearish
There is,
divergence?
there is
Paris.
divergence.
Wonderful.
So which RS are you referring to not to be too strong when you are saying that this one is at the top?
What do you say?
You are saying that this RSI now is strong. So which one will you refer to that is not too strong for a bearish
Like if it's
divergence?
happening at the center. In
Okay,
RSI, I have this thing. For example, everything is happening at the center sometimes. Most times it
okay.
will not play out. Like if you are seeing something like this. Yourself, you know that most times if he's doing something like this, if you look at the market itself, market might even look confused to you. So you will
Yes.
just avoid it. It's not every divergence you must just enter.
Okay.
So this thing now, sometimes it plays out, sometimes it doesn't play out. The one that have bigger this thing is the one that started from the top, or the one that is starting from the bottom when you are looking for bullish divergence. Now this place now will be our, if market breaks it, our zone will be up there. Let's say our zone is our resistance. The market now came down. Okay, I will send you guys another meeting listing. We have less than 1 minute.
Yes.